Alright, Schlockmeister fans, gonna watch hell of a title here. Night of the Cobra Woman. Let's watch it. Our movie starts, I believe, in World War II. This woman, Lena, and her friend are looking for herbs somewhere in the Philippines.
I don't believe it.
Anyway, Lena explores a cave and comes face to face with a big snake, Cobra, while her friend outside is being attacked by a Japanese soldier. She gets bit, and suddenly this diamond thing that was on the Cobra shows up on her neck. And then her eyes get Cobra-ized. She has now become Cobra Woman. So her friend was raped and left for dead, but she has some magic healing powers now, and watch this. Oh, look at that. Fast forward to another place in Manila where this American student named Joanna is studying up on snakes and venom and things.
I was so interested in it that I read up more. You know, they say that once bitten by the firebrand cobra, it can possess your very soul.
So Joanna goes out into the woods to go visit Lena, but gets turned away.
Miss Arusa's in meditation, and she's given strict orders.
So Joanna's boyfriend Duff and her friend came to visit.
Oh yeah?
Stan
You live
Duff.
down here?
Just for a while, I'm doing field research for UNICEF.
Knew me well.
Duff buys a
Hunting
pet
together
eagle.
And shit on my arm. Yeah, he was a good bird. Well, anyway, this one here, he looks just like Stub did.
Well, anyway, you'll have somebody to play with while I'm at the lab.
Anyway, Duff wanders off into the wilderness to wherever that snake lady lives, Lena, and it's not a good meeting. Lena comes in and spots him and decides to help him. Oh, and this is Lope, same actor who played the Japanese soldier earlier. Lope is some sort of weird mute.
Go ahead.
Apparently he slept with Lena years ago and has been like weird and old and weird ever since. Something's not right with him. Well, Duff wanders off and discovers the lair of the Cobra Woman.
Did I startle you? Shouldn't I be here? That guy out there, he told me it'd be okay if I came inside.
I prefer to be alone when I milk Mulvaney.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about what happened. I really am.
Don't worry about it.
Joanna comes back. She's looking for Duff. She wanders into Lena's place. She finds this venom, and she decides to pilfer it.
American guy, his name is Duff. He came up this way, and I haven't seen him since. Good care of Duff. I wish you could be a bit more courteous with me. Will you please make sure to tell him that I was here?
Maybe she would be a little more courteous if you didn't steal her venom.
Mulvaney. I'll tell him you were here to see him. Watch out!
I think that snake was meant for Joanna, and dies. And Duff's eagle shows up and kills her prize snake, Movina. She needs that venom.
Your girlfriend was here. I thought you left with her.
You mean Joanna?
She brought an eagle up here, Duff. It killed Mulvaney.
I know that was my eagle. I just found him in the mango grove. He was poisoned.
Poisoned? They were all poisoned. That's what the mangoes were for. To protect Mulvaney from the birds.
But Joanna be damned. Duff has a thing for the Cobra Woman. Here we get the reveal.
Mulvaney was taking over my body. I was becoming Mulvaney. Don't you understand? Mulvaney has kept me young for 30 years. saved Francisca from
But
fatal...
Bovini is dead now. You said so. That means there's no more venom.
But there are a few drops left. Apparently, once you have sex with the Cobra Woman, you age really quick. So, Lena decides to go into Manila and pick up a young stud named Ramon. And it doesn't matter that her skin is all peely and scaly. And they do it. So she sheds her skin, literally, tosses it aside, says goodbye to Ramon. Ramon doesn't know it yet, but he doesn't look the same anymore. Then she goes into the rice fields and picks up another young stud. Sleeps with him out in the bush. So Lena decides to get a hotel. She and Duff are in on it here. They get a hotel where she can bring men in. Oh, she's got fangs now, too. Back at the lab, the snake is attacking Joanna's colleague. And there's snakes everywhere now. Joanna and Duff hook up again. So is she going to be turning old soon, too? She's finally going to turn completely into Snake.
How much longer must I remain in this ridiculous human form? I can no longer be prey to these stupid and wasteful human emotions and instincts. I'm leaving you now, Duff. I brought you here so that you could see me this one last time. But soon, our spirits and bodies will be closer than ever. As soon as my transformation is complete.
Your transformation?
Into Movini.
So she turns completely into a snake, and then Lope comes and chops that snake up. But he's not staying chopped up for long. Joanna's getting swarmed with snakes, but they're not biting her. Duff to the rescue. He's not looking well.
Incline to me only the power to return to you.
Joanna wants to stay to help him, but...
You can't want me like this.
I don't care. Let's just get out of here.
She ends up leaving, and that's how our movie ends.
Goodbye, Joanna.
Alright, let's talk about Night of the Cobra Woman. This is a movie that I have a pre-recorded VHS tape of. I actually inherited this one from my fellow Schlockmeister brother, Jeff. He got rid of all his videotapes maybe 15 years ago or so. Maybe longer than that, I don't know. And I inherited them all. And that was one of them. Never watched it until 2012, actually, when I reviewed it for my first YouTube channel. And watched it then, and I watched it now, and it's quite a film. It's Roger Corman produced. He was involved with the making of this. Marlena Clark plays the Cobra Woman. And it's kind of hard to follow the plot exactly as to what's going on here. Basically, she gets bit by this cobra, and then she becomes like a Cobra Woman, and she needs venom to survive. It's not quite clear exactly what's happening, though, because she not only has this venom to keep her alive, but it keeps her young looking, too. So, like, fast forward 30 years later, and she still looks the same as she did in the 1940s. And but every time she has sex with somebody, apparently they turn really old looking. I don't know if she's sucking the life out of them or what, but it's allegedly venom that she needs. But the same venom also will cure anybody else who looks old too, or at least temporarily. She needs this venom to survive. Somehow in this movie, she ends up turning into a snake at the end, and I guess life is going to continue with her and Duff. Duff stays behind, and Joanna left, and the Cobra Woman, I guess, was a cobra. I don't know. There you go. This is a, don't think this was available on DVD. It's a Blu-ray only, I believe, which came out from Scorpion, I think, last year, or not too long ago. And the DVD, or I'm sorry, the Blu-ray here looks fantastic. It's great, quick picture quality. Audio looks good. There's a couple good extras, too. There's like a 5-minute interview with Roger Corman, and there's also like a an 18-minute video, I think, or video interview with Marlena Clark, who is the Cobra Woman. I think it's fascinating that you have these cheap B horror movies from 40 years ago, and they can unearth one of the stars and get some insight as to the making of the film. So it's kind of cool to see that. She ended up, I mentioned this in the audio when I was talking over it, that there was supposed to be no nudity in it, but she appeared nude, but she was told by the director that her boobs wouldn't be seen, and she said that was the biggest lie ever. I don't know how she could have been fooled, because you could see where the camera was, and it was a clear shot of her boobs, multiple times, mind you, in this movie, so I don't know. She also mentioned, and the guy who played Duff, apparently there was a cockfight in this movie, like a real cockfight that took place in Manila. They filmed a little bit of it for this film. The guy who played Duff ended up getting some sort of poultry disease, which affected his eyes and caused him to go blind. He actually went blind after filming Night of the Cobra Woman. Looking at his IMDb page, he had 2 things after this. One of them was a Laverne and Shirley episode, and one of them was another TV episode. But 2 episodes, and then boom, he's done. So Night of the Cobra Woman took his eyesight away. Ew, kind of horrible there. But anyway, the movie itself, it's ridiculous, but it's kind of entertaining and fun. It's never boring. Only 76 minutes long, so it goes pretty quickly too, and it's just cool. Joy Bang is also an actress in this movie. She had a couple of nude scenes as well, so she's kind of a cute actress. She disappeared kind of after the 70s and now living in Minnesota somewhere, attending church, according to her IMDb page. So anyway, check it out. It's called Night of the Cobra Woman. It's actually a pretty decent film, kind of fun. You can get this Blu-ray. If it's on sale, you can probably get it for like the $13 to $15 range. Otherwise, you're going to pay about double that. But anyway, track it down. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments down below. We'll talk about it. It's called Night of the Cobra Woman. Great title, right? Watch it. Bye.